chance to avoid this tough topic, and now I gotta do it. I've already been too late with it. I don't want to talk about this stinking Super Bowl, LA, Boston. God, I hate this. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Teacher TV Tecmo here. Well, I guess it's already been too long for me to hold about this grudge of a video that I personally do not, which I do not want to do. I've been literally trying to avoid this talk because I hate LA. Like, all LA teams, I hate. And same with Boston teams, I hate. And this is literally a pain in the butt. This is literally going to be a pain in the butt doing because I hate these programs. Not programs, teams. If this was St. Louis Rams, then yeah, I would be more excited. But no, it had to be LA Rams. Stinking owner had to freaking move the team and all that. Thanks a lot. You probably made this the worst Super Bowl for me to watch. Alright, let's get this over with then. Well, this is basically a Super Bowl rematch with when the Patriots dynasty first began. And we all remember what happened on that day. New England did beat the Rams, well, the St. Louis Rams, back in that day of that Super Bowl. And that's when started the dynasty of the New England Patriots. The Rams are back in the playoffs for the second year. And really, for them to get this far is somewhat of an accomplishment. Somewhat. That was pass interference on the defense, on that defense. It should have been flagged. Even the defensive player admitted it. Well, the last time these two teams did also play was actually now 2 years ago. It was LA Rams at New England Patriots, and the Patriots destroyed the Rams. But that was with Jeff Fisher. I can't believe a Rams fan actually predicted this. He even told me once the Rams get rid of Jeff Fisher, they would make the playoffs. And holy crap, he was right. So, this season, for the Super Bowl and what the teams have been, I got the offensive stats right about here. And I'll get to the defensive stats if I can. But let's begin with the season leaders of these two teams. Obviously, the passing. Jared Goff and Tom Brady. Tom Brady in the regular season was 375 for 570 incompletions, 4,355 passing yards, 29 touchdowns, and 19 interceptions. Jared Goff, 364 to 561. 4,688 passing yards, 32 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. So those stats are pretty close. In the rushing game, Sony Mitchell for the New England Patriots has carried the ball 209 times, 931 rushing yards, and 6 touchdowns. Todd Gurley, 256 carrying 1,251 rushing yards, and 17 touchdowns. The leading receivers of both teams, Julian Edelman, 850 yards, 74 receptions, and 6 touchdowns, with Robert Woods, 86 reception touchdowns, 1,219 total yards, and 6 touchdowns. And there will be no Josh Gordon for the game. Sorry, guys. Looks like he's going to be out. New England is favored by 2.5, but yet ESPN says the Rams have a 52% chance to win. So I don't know which one to actually believe. Do I believe in the percentage, or do I believe in the points? I have no idea. I don't know. I personally don't know. Well, points per game, the Rams all year have been averaging 32.9, when the Patriots have averaged 27.3. And total yards, Patriots have 402.6, when the Rams have 435.1. The passing yards, and that is the total of yardage. But all combined, the Patriots averaged 275.3 passing yards, when the Rams had 295.6. Rushing yards, 127.3. to 139.4 averages. That's how much those two teams have averaged. And the Rams have the dominant offense right about now. And let's hope I can find the defense real quick. Okay, finally got him. By the end of the year, though, defensive-wise, their defenses are somewhat similar. The Patriots' defense is ranked 21st. The Rams is ranked 19th. Yeah, that's kind of terrible. New England right now is ranked 5th on offense, when Los Angeles Rams are ranked 2nd. Passing game, New England's 8th. Los Angeles Rams, 5. Rushing yards, New England 5. Rams 3. The last time the Rams ever beated the Patriots was literally in preseason. I'm not joking. That's literally the last time I'm actually looking at. Was a preseason game. August 26, 2010, 36-35. Well, St. Louis Rams at the time, but don't worry, I'll look for regular season. Just give me a sec real quick. Yeah. Just the preseason game. That's just sad. We look at these teams right now, and personally, many people I could see pick the Rams because of the stars they have on their defense. Akeem Talib, Marcus Peters, Aaron Donald, Dominican Sue, Flowers, and the list goes on and on. Roster-wise, the Rams look like they could win the Super Bowl. And I'm saying roster-wise. The Rams have the better talent than the Patriots. But so did the Chiefs. And the Chiefs lost to the Patriots. This is the first time the Rams have got to the Super Bowl since 2001. I believe that was the last time. And that's really what began the Patriots dynasty. Sean McVay against AFC teams is 8-0. 4-0 against teams in the AFC that didn't make the playoffs, including last year's Jacksonville Jaguars and Tennessee Titans. And he did beat both those two teams, and he also beat the Chargers and the Chiefs this year. We look at this Super Bowl. It's about talent versus experience. And to me, that's been what it's been all year in the playoffs also. Seahawks have better experience, but Cowboys have better talent. Colts have the better experience. Chiefs have the better talent. Now the Cowboys have better experience, but the Rams got the better talent. The Saints have better experience. Rams have talent. But most of the time, it's really tough to say who's going to win one between experience and talent. Many people picked the Chiefs because of the talent they have offensively. But many people picked probably the Saints because of the experience. And like many other people, lots of these games, many people favored like this team or that team because of the experience they have against talent. The Patriots have always had the best experience out of all these teams that were in the playoffs this year. They had the better experience because of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. The Rams, in the postseason, even though that NFC Championship game was somewhat luck, they did some interesting things in the postseason. Like, for one, shutting down Zeke Elliott, who was the leading rusher in the NFL this year. Who, as some people say, maybe the best running back. To some, Skip Bayless. But to some. They went into New Orleans. If you don't count that PA call, that pass interference. If you don't call that, they did the unthinkable to go beat Sean Payton and Drew Brees, who were 6-0 at the time in the playoffs in their own home field. The time that people were like the impossible, and they found a way to do it, even though it was luck. That should have been a pass interference and should have been a flag, but it was not. They still did a good job. Drew Brees, they made Drew Brees look different in the second half. They came storming their way back. And they beat the Saints. We look at the Patriots and what they have to deal with. I mean, okay, look. You dealt with a team in the Chiefs that now has 3 playoff wins since 1994. Congrats. You beat a Chargers team that Brady has never lost to. Congrats. At the same time, they're not hard accomplishments. Defensive-wise, on that Chiefs game was supposed to be difficult, but we all know whoever won that coin toss was going to win the game. The Patriots defense may not have a lot of stars. The only big name I can really personally think of is Hightower. That's personally the only one I could think that's a big name. When you could always think about the Rams with their big names they have, but the Patriots have always done this to us. They don't need the big names to become a contender. Malcolm Butler is a great example. Malcolm Butler was never a big name to begin with until the interception. Then he become a big name. But if they do win the Super Bowl, those guys that are not that big stars will become big stars. The Rams already have those big type of stars on defense. And, well, I guess you all here for wondering who I picked. Well, every time I pick the Patriots to win the Super Bowl, they always lose. But this time, I don't think they're going to lose. I'm going with the Patriots to win this game. I'm going to say, I think it's going to be high scoring. I think it'll be a really, really high scoring game. I'm going to say 41-38 New England Patriots. I think New England's defense may not be better than the Rams, but the Rams' defense has been so disappointing all year. Let's be for real. This team on defense was supposed to be a juggernaut, a monster defense. And all year that you're telling me 19th best is the best that you could be, 19th or 18th, I don't care what it was. But you're not in the top 10. You're not in the top 15. You're close to 20. When New England's defense is ranked to 21, you should have been a better defense than you are. You have the star talent. You have the big names. But yet you just weren't like a top 5. Now look, my X factors in this game also for both teams, defensive and offensive. We'll start with the Patriots as well. Hightower is my X factor on the defense because he's got a job to do, and that's also just try to figure a way how to slow down Todd Gurley. Yes, I know Todd Gurley has not been playing well for a while, but still, it's Todd Gurley, and they got C.J. Anderson. He so far looks like he's fitting the system. And offensively, I don't think it's going to be Brady. Personally, I think it's going to be Gronkowski. Because there's been rumors that Gronk is going to retire, and Gronk has avoided those questions. And Gronk, I think, if he gets used a lot in this game, the Patriots will find a way to win. Now for the Rams, I don't think it's Aaron Donald on the defense. It's Aqib Talib, the expatriate, who still has a grudge against them. And boy, he did beat them with the Broncos in that AFC Championship game many years ago with Peyton Manning. Now imagine him beating his old former team in the Super Bowl. And I expect Elliman to have a hard time with Aqib Talib. That's what I think will happen. And for my offense, I have Brandon Cooks as my X factor of the Rams. Because once again, expatriate got traded away. But I do expect Patriots defense to somewhat have a decent game against him, but really not that much of a decent game. So, but like I said before, I'm picking the Patriots to win this game 41-38. final score. Patriots win the Super Bowl. And what are your guys' picks for this one? I can't believe you waited this long to watch this. I'm not even excited to watch it. I'm really not, because I hate LA teams and Boston teams, and I wish I never had to see another championship slash Super Bowl slash whatever like this. I already stuck with it with baseball. I don't want to see it in the NFL, and I swear to God, if NBA Finals has that, I'm going to be so ticked off that this would be the year that it allow the best Boston and LA teams go all out. But who are your guys' picks for this one? Leave a comment down below and tell me your scores. And my Super Bowl MVP will once again be Tom Brady. But if I had to pick the Rams one, I would actually say maybe Goff. But like I said, leave a comment down below what's your scores for this game, who wins it. This is TGTV Tank. I'll sign out, and subscribe to me because we're so close to 700. So, yeah. TGTV Tank. I'm signing off. God, what I gotta watch this Super Bowl.